So, is this your new girlfriend?
No, Aubrey is not my girlfriend. Aubrey is the woman I'm going to marry.
You're engaged, Joey?
No, not yet. I have to ask the woman first. Aubrey Wentworth, will you do me the honor of accepting my proposal? Marry me, Aubrey, and make me the happiest man on the planet.
Joey, I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
I think what the young lady is trying to say, Joey, if I may, is this is a little sudden. I'm sorry, Aubrey...
Wentworth.
That's a very nice name. Aubrey may need some time to get her bearings, so why don't you slow down a minute?
I don't want to waste another second. I love you, and I want to marry you and have kids and a home and a life together.
Sweetheart, listen to me. Those are all wonderful things, but you've obviously taken Aubrey completely by surprise, so it might be too soon to have that conversation.
We just met the young lady, and she just met us. We need a chance to get to know each other, Joey. And at that business meeting in London about a month ago, you never even mentioned Aubrey.
I hadn't met her yet.
You've only known each other
For a couple of weeks. What does it matter how long we've known each other? I love her. She loves me. She's gonna make a great Buchanan.
I have no doubt about that, but darling...
What?
Honey, it's too fast. For Aubrey. For all of us.
You know, I expected this from Dad, but from you, Mom, I thought I could count on you.
Oh, Joe.
But maybe your troubles with Charlie has just made you cynical about love.
Oh, stop.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just... it's that effect you have on me.
Yeah,
that
well, it
just
can't happen again.
Why not? Charlie, why not? I mean, we had a good run back in the day.
No. It was different back then. I was
I
different.
know, I was different too. I was lost and confused, and I was desperate, but I know what I want now. Chuckles, I want you. I want another chance. I mean, we could have had a family back then. We can still have a family now. Just tell me that that's what you want too.
Woo, where's the fire?
Hello, darling. I'm sorry, I can't stop and chat. I'm on a mission.
Now what?
I have to save my friend Viki.
Your mother's issues with Charlie, whatever they may be, have nothing to do with you and this young lady, who I'm afraid you have put on the spot. Aubrey, this is not the first time that Joey's put the cart before the horse.
Sweetheart, don't you think this was a bit rash?
You're right. It was rash. Rash to assume that you'd be happy for us, that you'd welcome Aubrey into the family the way she deserves.
Oh, Joey, for heaven's sake.
Aubrey, I want to apologize for my parents. I thought they'd be a little bit more understanding.
We have been plenty understanding, Joey.
I wanted to share this moment, to share our love, because I love them. And despite how cold they are right now, Joey, they really are wonderful people. And I promise you, you're going to love them as much as I do. So make me happy and say yes.
I can't do that, Joey. I'm sorry. I have to say no.
Echo, no, please. No, we both know that you have had too much to drink. So why don't you just head up to your room before you say something that you're going to regret tomorrow?
I have had a lot of regrets in my life, Chuckles, I have, but kissing you just then, that was the best thing I've done in a long time. You have to admit that you don't regret it either.
But you're wrong.
But you kissed me back.
Because you kind of caught me off guard.
Well, you took your sweet time coming to your senses.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. That kiss meant just as much to you as it did to me. Anyone with eyes can see that.
I take it this isn't good news.
Well, it shouldn't happen to anyone. I can't say any more about it, except it does involve Charlie and that sleaze Echo.
I'm not looking for any more details, but I am wondering why you seem so happy with this bad news you can't wait to run over and tell Viki about.
If your relationship were on the rocks, wouldn't you want to know about it? But then, of course, you would have to have a relationship.
Oh, okay. Let's not go there, Dorian, unless you want me to remind you of your own recent history. I'm just saying.
Well, I'll just say this. I had a lot of fun in the past, and I'll have a lot of fun again.
And so will I, if I have anything to say about it, because I am about to win back my very first love.
Joe.
You're turning me down?
Don't misunderstand me, please. I love you.
And I love you too. That's why I want to marry you.
But not like this, Joey. Your parents are right. It's just a little too soon. Let's enjoy what we're feeling about each other. It's wonderful. Why spoil that by rushing things? I have to get to know your family and your friends.
You will, and I'll meet yours. We have the rest of our lives to get to know one another.
And I'm sure some people do it that way. And maybe they even get their happily ever after, but...
I thought that's what made us different. We trusted our instincts. We were not afraid to make a leap of faith.
No, but it's not just us, Joey. I can't do this to your parents.
You know what? We're going to let you two talk this over.
No, it's okay, Mrs. Banks. Spend some time with Joey. After all, we do have the rest of our lives to be together.
Smart girl.
She's amazing. And now, thanks to you, I think I just lost her.
Oh, Joey, for heaven's sakes, you haven't lost anything. If anything, you've discovered you are dating a very thoughtful young woman.
Before you marry someone, you should check them out thoroughly. Trust me, I ought to know.
I'm gonna go find Aubrey.
Joey, no, leave her be. If she wanted to talk to you, she would have stayed.
I think I know my girlfriend a little bit better than you do.
Yeah, well, I certainly hope so. But you know something? I barely found out her name before you popped the question.
What do you want to know?
I do anything. Her favorite color, her favorite food. Does she have any hobbies?
Cerise. Not pink, not rose, cerise. Paella, hold the muscles. She rides Western.
Oh, she rides.
Of course she rides.
Well, that's wonderful. That's something you can share.
We can share everything. She's perfect for me. I mean, you can learn a lot about a person in just a couple of weeks.
But, honey, don't you think it's better to get to know someone first?
Trust me. I know more about Aubrey than Dad knew about Kim when he married her.
Joe just got back in town. And I had no idea you still had feelings for him.
Well, neither did I until you pointed out I didn't have a love life.
Well, I did not mean...
No, you were right. And I started to think about why, and I realized I have never gotten over Joey. I still love him.
Why not? He's a very special man.
Do you still have feelings for him?
No, absolutely not. Though he will always have a place in my heart. If you love him, darling, you have my blessing.
Do you mean that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want you to be happy. And he is single.
Free as a bird. Just like me.
Well then, you go, girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I really do have to go and deal with this Viki. Tell you what, though. I will pull Viki aside so that I don't interfere with any of your plans. Okay, gorgeous?
You don't know the first thing about Kimberly.
I know she made you happy, and that's good enough for me. Why can't you extend me the same respect?
Because, frankly, you don't deserve it.
What are you talking about?
The sudden proposal, Joey, it's just more of the same old, same old. You're all heart and hell with the consequences.
Clint, I don't think it's fair to make those kinds of judgments.
Thank you.
On the other hand, I agree. It was very, very premature. You caught that poor girl completely off guard.
And look what happened with Kelly and Jen Rappaport. Both of those marriages didn't work. Why? Because you rushed into it. Marriage is a sacred institution.
Oh, that's an admirable sentiment.
What a pity so many people don't share it with you.
Are you really going to tell me that you didn't just feel something?
But of course I did feel something, but I didn't feel what you felt. Look, Echo, come on. I care for you, but I'm in love with my wife. And only my wife. And if you want something more out of me, then I'm sorry. I can't give it to you.
This is private, Dorian.
Yes, a celebration of the return of my favorite Buchanan. What a joy, having Joe back home again.
Don't get any ideas.
Joe and I are just good friends.
Exactly.
Besides, I doubt he's going to be on the market for much longer.
I will have a glass of champagne.
Hey, you!
Kelly, hi. What are you celebrating? I told you I was meeting the parents. Well, it took a very surprising turn.
Good, I hope.
Yes, good for me. Not so sure about how the parents feel. But anyway, what about you? Did you talk to your guy? Are you officially a couple?
I haven't talked to him yet.
What are you waiting for?
For my knees to stop shaking.
Kelly, come on. What are you so worried about? Look at you. You're terrific.
Well, I decided not to go with the dress.
You didn't need it. Once he sees you again, he's going to wonder how he ever let you go. And once you finally tell him how you feel, he's going to pick you up into his arms and thank you for making the first move, I guarantee it.
Oh, I hope so.
You know what? Only good things are happening for you and me. I can feel it. We are both going to get our man.
Gentlemen, I hate to interrupt the celebration, but I really must have a word with Viki alone.
What, now? Didn't you just leave?
Yes, I did, but then I saw something that made me come running back.
What?
Gentlemen, I'm really sorry, but this is for Viki's ears only.
Oh, Dorian, for heaven's sakes, I'm in the middle of a conversation with my son.
No, you're not. We're done.
Joey.
No, I know how you feel, Mom. There's nothing more to say. She's all yours.
Thank you, Joe.
Can't this wait?
No, it cannot.
Echo, you'll always have a place in my life. You're the mother of my son. But if you insist on forcing this issue, then I'm sorry. I'm a happily married man. I love my wife.
You really do, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, she's a lucky woman. And thank you, at least, for being honest with me about where I stand, because that'll make what I have to do a whole lot easier.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm leaving.